Hello, everyone. You know, when they say birds of the same feather flock together, they not only flock together, they also defend each other. Bayo Nanuga has put out something called State House Statement. Okay, now. Nigeria, see what we've been reduced to. If you see the way they make fun of us all over the continent, no, 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 no. They just released this not long ago, so should it be like their own breaking news? It says, Ray, the matter of Adeyemi Matthew and the fictitious Presidential Economic Advisory Council. This is something that they even said is in the budget, or it's in the presidential. Okay, now. It said, we are aware of the public in the, who are the we? Okay, all of them. It was the Tinubu and everything, all of them now. What a shame. We are aware of the public interest in the matter of a man called Adeyemi Adeniyi Matthew, who has been parading himself as the Director General of the fictitious Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, cum Presidential Economic Advisory Council. The office of the Chief of Staff to the put president, Nigeria Kokoma no get president, first blew the whistle on the existence of the illegal agency following complaints from officials of the Nigeria Investment Promotion Council that another government agency appeared to be functioning at cross purposes with it. The Chief of Staff on October 17, 2025, in a letter, asked the DSS and police to probe the activities of fraudsters and imposters forging appointment letters purportedly from his office. The attention of the office has been drawn to the activities of certain individuals and groups engaged in the forgery of official appointment letters purportedly issued from my office. The fake documents bearing falsified signatures, reference/folio numbers, and seals have been used to claim leadership appointments to non-existent entities, with particular reference to the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council. The aforementioned entity, under the leadership of one Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi Matthew as Director General, is said to have an office at the Federal Secretariat Complex, Phase 111, second floor. Ha! You know the audacity with which they are. Let me continue. Also, they have been parading themselves as a legitimate government agency, hosting meetings with both foreigners and Nigerian citizens, and even going so far as to request a note verbal from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the United States of America to facilitate visas for some of their staff. The above development not only constitutes a serious criminal act, but also undermines the integrity of the presidency and integrity and this Tinubu administration on the same sentence. The above development not only constitutes a serious criminal act, but also undermines the integrity of the presidency and the credibility of official government communication. I therefore urge you to initiate a thorough investigation to identify and apprehend those involved, and also to uncover the network facilitating the forgery, the Chief of Staff wrote in his petition to the security agencies. The letter to the security agencies was accompanied by a copy of the forged appointment letter, a copy of the request for a note verbal to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and pictures of engagement obtained from the illegal agency's website. Around the time the Chief of Staff lodged a complaint with the security agencies, the existence of the fake agency had raised concerns within the Foreign Affairs Ministry. In a letter on October 15, 2025, the Foreign Affairs Ministry wrote to the Office of the National Security Advisor and Chief of Staff to the President, requesting a clarification on the status of Adeyemi's agency. The letter, which Ambassador Anderson Madubuike signed, followed Adeyemi's October 10 meeting with ambassadors at the Wells Carlton Hotel and apartments in Asokoro without recourse to the ministry. This act contravenes extant rules and regulations guiding diplomatic practices globally, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said in its letter. On October 20, the Office of the National Security Advisor wrote to the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation on the request of the Foreign Affairs Ministry. On 29th October, the OSGF wrote to the Chief of Staff requesting clarification. This has become expedient owing to several requests from governmental and non-governmental bodies seeking to ascertain the status of the appointment under consideration. 2 days earlier, the Chief of Staff sent his own clear rebuttal to the Foreign Affairs Ministry, stating that he had never issued an appointment letter to Adeyemi as Director General of the fake Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council. The Chief of Staff could not have issued a letter of appointment to a non-existent agency. Moreover, the Chief of Staff does not make appointments or write letters, as these are exclusive preserve of the Office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation. On November 5th, 2025, the Chief of Staff responded to the OSGF, again flatly denying Adeyemi and his spurious agency. Prince Adeniyi Matthew, Director General of the Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council, is unknown to any office, nor do we have any dealings with the said council. My attention was drawn to a letter of this purported application, which is fake, and my office has instructed the police and other relevant security agencies to carry out the investigations on the person and the entity he claims to represent, the Chief of Staff wrote. The police made the first move by responding to the Chief of Staff's letter dated 17th October and began their investigation. On 27 October, Adeyemi was arrested in Abuja, the Secretariat office, where he operated this elaborate scam. The police searched the office and Adeyemi's home in Suleja, recovering vital documents and exhibits. In Adeyemi's statement to the police, he claimed that $1 for Babatunde Tanimola assisted him in procuring the fake appointment letter. Following his claim, the police went after the said Tanimola. The police found that Tanimola died in a fire incident at Kachi Hotel in Abuja on 22nd October, 5 days before Adeyemi's arrest. Tanimola's body was seen by the police at the morgue, confirming the death. The police were able to establish that the agency Adeyemi purportedly headed was fictitious, that he forged his appointment letter and the documents recovered in his office and home, that he falsely paraded himself as a government appointee, and that he falsely solicited a note verbal from the Foreign Affairs Ministry to enable him and himself to obtain US visas. The police also found that Adeyemi operated 34 bank accounts, with 9 opened in the names of the fictitious agency known as FCT Investment Promotion Agency and the Public-Private Partnership FIPA Act and FCT Investment Promotion Act. The police found that Adeyemi, using the fake documents he created, fraudulently opened a CBN account by misleading the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh Nigeria. Oh no. Nigeria is gone. We just need to just fight for this Nigeria. If we allow these people stay again beyond no 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 no. This thing, budget was done for it. They have account in CBN, all of these things. They say it's a lie. The police found that Adeyemi, using the fake documents he created, fraudulently opened a CBN account by misleading the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. According to the police, no government money has been transferred into the account. The act of the suspect constitutes criminal forgery, impersonation, and obtaining by false pretense, thereby bringing the Office of the Chief of Staff to the President and the Presidency to disrepute before the public and international committee. The police wrote in the report of the investigation concluded by the Assistant Commissioner Kabir Mogaji. Based on their investigation, the police filed an 8-count charge at the Federal High Court in Abuja against Adeyemi and 2 of his accomplices on November 27, 2025. He is due in court July 27. Adeyemi was on police bail when he recently claimed that the Chief of Staff had appointed him as the DG of the fictitious agency. This claim contradicted his statement to the police in November last year. His new claim prompted the Chief of Staff on June 8 to issue a disclaimer consistent with the earlier advisories that the man called Adeyemi is an impostor. The case of Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi Matthew is a clear case of con artist who appears to have built a web of false claims to deceive unsuspecting government officials and the public into playing by his scam book. He has a history of fraudulent misrepresentation. In November 2016, he paraded himself as an ambassador and president general of the World Youth Organization (WYO), an affiliate of the United Nations (UN). He claimed to have been elected in New Delhi, India. The local media celebrated him until the UN denied the existence of such body. Politicians and members of the public who are weaponizing Adeyemi's claim against the chief of staff should refrain from swallowing his narrative hook, line, and sinker. So it's your own narrative that you done all this one at night. That's the one we should believe. They are advised to await the trial of Adeyemi and his accomplices, as well as the court judgment, as comments made today as sub judice by Onanuga, special advisor to Tinubu. This thing is all hogwash, rubbish.